California coastline, midday Texas sun, misty rain in the Smoky Mountains, out here on the run.
Well, getting ready to do a brush hogging job. Got up on the skid steer, did a little bit of maintenance work on it before I head out on a job this weekend. And I happened to notice that this thing was bouncing around a little bit more than normal the last job I did. I didn't really think much of it because it was pretty rough terrain. So I got to looking and I happened to see these cracks. And obviously when you got the machine up or down, it creates a very large crack there. It goes all the way around and down that way, and then the same thing on that side. So what I'm going to do is fire the welder up here. I ground them cracks down the best I could. I'm going to add a few more welds real quick. 15-20 minutes we'll have this thing knocked out. Throw a little paint on it and we'll be ready for the weekend. Just another Wolverine brush hog story. Property line around the customer's yard, trying to get this opened up for the kids to ride quads and just have a better area to hang out, maybe put a small shed or building for their quads, toys. Drop this in here. Cutting some paths, trying to get some stuff out of my way. Trying to get these cleaned up a little bit. Basically, we're going to go across the creek here this afternoon after we get all this section done. And go over there and do the same thing. Probably be here 2 days. Get this all done. Getting this cleaned up, taking a few more paths through here, just trying to work our way in a little bit at a time. Trying to the best model, or what is the best bang for your buck on those. I know you're not going to cheap out like I did on this brush cutter. The mulching head, that is a substantial amount of money. Spin on an attachment, so you better make sure it's going to be worth it. It's going to be quality. Still using the Wolverine 6-foot brush cutter. I have several videos on it, several failures, several repairs. I would say I will end up making some more repairs. I don't figure this will be the last. I do have plans on actually putting some gussets in here off these main beams to the cross section where the quick attach attaches. I think that'll add a little bit more strength to it. I wouldn't call it a poor design, but it's just something that can be updated. So we're going to keep going here. Just kind of working my way around here. We're trying to leave the bigger trees, as we're mainly just trying to get the smaller stuff in around these larger mature trees. Not really trying to do a total clear, but just enough that they can get what they want done around through here and be able to ride and have fun. That's the main goal. I'm going to hop off here and keep all clear. So it's kind of hard to run the machine and hold your phone, seeing how I ran over my GoPro. So I will catch you guys after bed. Well, today is what did we find in the woods brush hogging. A bow and arrow. And a fool. Wish I was still a kid. Well, boys, we got the old Wolverine Brush cutter here. We got some more failures. It's pretty significant failures here. This is pretty bad. All this support bracing is busted loose, causing a bunch of flex in the pan. That's why the blades are hitting right here. And these are where the main beam runners come through by the gearbox that I had welded last night. And they're busted. So I got some more work to do. I guess I better get my welding skills patched up. And on top of that, I think I got a front idler going out on my skid steer. This needs a little bit wonky. It's been squeaking all day. So I think that's going to shut us down for the day. Probably the weekend. I'll have to get some stuff taken care of and try to get some parts and do a bunch of welding on this thing. I'm probably going to end up welding some bracing in here. It's kind of, there's just it's a lot of weight hanging out on that thing. I'm pretty sure that's what's causing all this stuff back here. There's not enough support on this deck to hold it up, so all this flex back and forth is causing all these cracks and all this to come loose. So yeah, that's what's up. Wolverine Brush cutter, part like 12. We are all loaded up here. Got the machine loaded back up. Got to make some repairs. I'll just walk down here and show you what we were doing today. turned out pretty nice. We're not done. We got to come back another day. I was hoping to get that done tomorrow, but it's probably not going to happen. I'm going to have to come back next week after I get my repairs made, and after I get my parts ordered from my front track idler. It appears that it looks to be I don't know if it's original, but the one side on the other side had been replaced and it's in good shape, and the one on the side that's went bad has a different style. So I would say it's an older style or something like that, or an original that has not been replaced. So it's probably due. It has 2,800 hours on it, but we'll get that taken care of. No big deal. But this is what we got done. It turned out pretty good. This was where I was at earlier, brush hogging, with that small video I had. But yeah, the customer is really happy with how everything's turned out. They're looking forward to getting that over there across the creek done, and then we're going to cut some trails up on top of the hill there. But we left the bigger trees. Obviously I can't cut those with the old Wolverine, but it's turning out pretty good. It looks real nice. They're real happy. Kids were real happy. They were out here playing. I made it across the creek, got started on that side, and then had to stop. We still got to go clear down that way, and then there's a trail up there. We're going to cut some trails in there, but I can walk around there real quick. Had to make a little bit of a trail across the creek to get down there. It's a really nice place. They just moved here, I believe in June, from out of state. Well, I'm not going to walk clear over there, but here's the little creek crossing I had to kind of make to get across here, which was fine because they ride quads and four-wheelers and everything else. And there's a trail that goes up that way. They were going to just kind of let me do my thing and make some paths, and for the kids and stuff. So that's pretty much what I got right now. We're gonna have to get some more repairs done. I feel like I can't get away from them here lately. I don't know if it's me, if I have bad luck, I'm too hard on things, or just the luck of the draw, I guess. I don't know, but we'll get it figured out and everything's going to be good. So like, subscribe, comment. See you guys next time.